Assalamualaikum everyone. Hello, how are you today? Today we will learn about plotting graphs. Of course, we did. But before that, if you like my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like, and comment and share. And then, so without further ado, so let's talk about plotting graph. Plotting graph divided by two. The first is about asymptote, the second about curve plotting. But the first we will talk about asymptote. Asymptote, when we plotting the graph of a function, we need to know the behavior of the function at infinity and the behavior near points where the function is not defined. To describe this situation, we define the term asymptote. An asymptote is a line that curve approach closer and closer until the distance between the asymptote and the points on the curve approaching zero is really near, but is not touch each other. So in the right side, we can see the graph about asymptote. In asymptote, we using by dash line. In asymptote, they are divided by three. The first about vertical asymptote, the second about horizontal asymptote, the last is about oblique asymptote. So now we will talk about the vertical asymptote. Vertical asymptote is the line x equal a is a vertical asymptote of the graph fx if limit x approaching a positive and x approaching a negative fx equal plus minus infinite. So, in finding a vertical asymptote, you need to have the function is rational function or fractional function. So from here, you need to using the denominator equal 0. That's it. That's the vertical asymptote. So let's the example. In example, find the vertical asymptote of the function fx equal x over x squared minus 4. So the denominator is x squared minus 4. So you need to make equal to be 0. So x squared minus 4 equals 0. So x equal 2 and x equal minus 2, everyone. So the bottom is vertical asymptote. Yes, it did. Now, so from here, so it's minus 2 and 2. So you can see clearly from this graph is near, but they have doesn't touch each other. Okay, now we will talk about horizontal asymptote. In horizontal asymptote is the same rule with the vertical, but in here the rational function is divided using limit divided by 3. The first, if the degree from the numerator is more than m, is the result will be plus minus infinite. If the degree between numerator and denominator is the same, is the result will be the coefficient of the higher degree. And then if the numerator is less than about the numerator, about the degrees, the result will be 0. So we will using the same question, with the vertical asymptote. So we can from here is we can see clearly from here the degree from the numerator is 1, the degree from the denominator is 2. So that's the meaning numerator is less than denominator. So the result will be 0. It's correct. So this is the picture. Nah, okay. Now another example. Maybe you need to okay, Miss, I'm still not understand. So now another example. They tell us about find all the vertical and horizontal asymptote to the function fx equal x squared minus x over to x squared minus 5x plus 3. So from here, you need to see the degree. The degree the same. So that's the meaning they have the horizontal asymptote is the constanta. I mean like the coefficient of the variables. So from here, horizontal is y equal 1 over 2. And then you need to find the vertical asymptote with the denominator must be equal 0. Okay. So the factorize, you will get x equal 1 or x equal 3 over 2. So you can see the graph. But maybe you're curious, why miss in here there doesn't have what? X equal 1. You need to know if they have factorize between numerator and denominator the same factorize. This one is x equal 1. So you don't need to put the vertical asymptote or the asymptote, not vertical. So I will say again, if numerator and denominator have the same factorize, so you don't need to write it down, but another vertical from like this one. Okay, everyone? Okay, back. Now we will talk about the last is oblique asymptote. What is oblique asymptote? You can see the oblique asymptote if the line y equal mx plus n. Maybe you're curious, maybe how to find like this one. Okay, the first thing first, you must be using long division. The second about this one, numerator degree, it must be exactly one more than degree of the denominator. So let's find out the example. In the example, find the asymptote of the graph of fx equal x squared plus x over x minus 2. So maybe you're curious how to make different about vertical and horizontal asymptote. So you need to know from here, numerator is have the degree is 2 and denominator have the degree 1. So that's the meaning they have different degree exactly 1. Or I will say numerator is bigger 1 degree than denominator. So this one is exactly oblique asymptote. So from here you will get the x minus 2 because this one denominator, so that's the meaning is vertical asymptote. So the vertical asymptote is x equal 2. And then let x equal 4, you will get the oblique asymptote. So you need to using long division. Long division is the easiest way than the chain rule. Okay, 6 over x minus 2 is the from here. Okay, so x plus 3 is the mx plus n, this one, and then you will see the graph, this one. Okay, everyone, I hope you understand what I'm explaining about all the asymptote. So okay, now we will talk another curve plotting. What is curve plotting? So here, curve plotting is the last subject or the last material we will talk about from the derivative. So curve plotting is divided by x step. So the first step is domain. You need to know what is their domain. The second is about you need to know interval of increase and then decrease. And the third is local extrema. And then the fourth is concavity and inflection point. And then the 5 is intercept. The 6 is behavior of infinity. Behavior of infinity is, you can see the degree from the previous one. And then the 7 is asymptote. Of course, you already learned. And then the last is graph. Okay, so I will explain about what is domain. Domain, you can see from the function, if they have polynomial, is the meaning is all of the domain is x. But if they have the rational function, all of the real number except the denominator. Okay, from interval of decrease and increase is that the first derivative, it must be 0, and then local extrema is that the meaning local minimum and maximum. If they're meeting about up arrow and then arrow, that's the meaning is maximum. If the down arrow meeting the up arrow is the meaning maximum. Is minimum. How about concavity and inflection point? Concavity is the second derivative. After you get the second derivative, you need to know is concavity up or concavity down. When you found concavity up to be concavity down, is that have inflection point. But if the meaning about the same concavity is not inflection point, everyone. The 5 is intercept. It's just let the x equal 0. And then the 6 is behavior of infinity. Behavior infinity is closely meaning with the 3 degree rules. Okay, the 7 is asymptote. The last is graph. You can see now the example. The first example, plot the graph of the function f(x) equal x power 3 minus 3x minus 2. So you need to answer from what? Yes, correct, the domain. F defined for all the value of x. There half doesn't rule from here. So f defined for all the value of x, wherever the x. The second interval of increase the decrease. So you need to find the first derivative. Because the first derivative, it must be 0. So you will get x equal 1 and x equal minus 1. And then you make the sign chart. And then you in sign chart, you will see in minus infinite until minus 1 is up arrow, down arrow, and up arrow. So minus 1 is maximum because up arrow meeting the down arrow. And then down arrow meeting the up arrow is the minimum. From here, local extrema, we can see from the sign chart the number 2. So local maximum in x equal minus 1. Local minimum is x equal 1. And then the number 4, concavity and inflection point. So you need to make the second derivative must be 0. The second derivative of here is 6x equal 0. So the x equal 0. Okay. So this one is the sign chart. And then they have concavity down and concavity up. So this one, they will be have inflection points. Correct. Another number 5, intercept. So you can let x to be 0, so you will get the y. After that, you need to behavior of infinity. What is behavior infinity? In here, they explain about the what? About the, you can substitute from the x infinite minus infinite, or x limit, or x approaching plus infinite. So you will get the result. When you see the result, it's that the meaning the graph goes to, doesn't have the end of the graph. Everyone, that's the meaning. And then the 7 is asymptote of polynomial has no asymptote. Why doesn't have asymptote? Because they have no, they are not fraction function. Oh no, fraction. Yeah, fraction or rational function is the same meaning. Okay, the last is graph. So the graph, we can substitute by the previous about the increase. And then when you substitute the fact to be function, you will get 0, minus 4, and minus 2. And then you will see the graph from here. So the behavior is that the meaning, the graph will belong until down. And then this one will belong until up. So this one doesn't stop up the graph. Okay, everyone. And then data out about inflection point minus 2, and then local maximum minus 1, local minimum is 1 comma minus 4. I hope you understand what I'm explaining today. And then thank you for today, everyone. I hope you understand what I'm explaining today. And then if you have any comment, please in my video below. And then if you want to ask anything, you can in my comment too. And then for my student, you can text me on our group. So thank you for today. I hope my little bit knowledge is help you. So thank you for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.